Okay guys, here we are with the fifth and final challenge for the expansion pack called Into the Pod. The board is clogged with creatures. Birthing Pod will let you upgrade one, but what will help you win this turn? Okie doke. So, first things first, let's have a look at everything like I always do. So you got 2 zombie tokens, 2/2. Grave Titan, when he attacks you get 2/2s. And he's got Death Touch. Trample, Infect, Blightsteel Gloss is indestructible. If he would be put into graveyard, he goes back into the library. And the Sphinx of the Jar Isle, Flying Shroud, and you can look at the top card of your library. Cool beans. Blind Zealot, Intimidate. When I deal damage to a player can I may sacrifice it. If I do, I can destroy a creature he controls. Voropeeve, Vigilance, Trample, Undying. Dross Scorpion, when he or another artifact dies, I can untap target artifact. Runeclaw Bear, 2/2. Primeval Titan, when you attack, you get 2 land. Umbrath Hidden, creature control of haste, creature opponent enters battlefield tapped. This is the Birthing Pod. Sacrifice creatures, search your library for creature, and then you get a creature with that's basically cost one more than one you've already got in play. Okay, so first things first. This took me ages to figure out. Ages, just like messing around, seeing what you could get with the different converted mana costs. If you want to try and figure this out yourself, I don't know why you're watching this video, but have a play, have a look, and have a think about what you need to do. So, first things first, let's just unsummon Mr. Indestructible, cause he's annoying, as we all know. Okie doke. So, let me try and remember how I did this. You want to play this. I just generally tap a colour and pay the life. Because I think it's just so much easier if you do it that way. So if you do this guy first, the Dross Scorpion, you can use his ability to untap the Birthing Pod, which is pretty much essential. Okay. So then, with this guy, you want to go ahead and pick Hoarding Dragon. So that lets you search for your library for another artifact. And the artifact you're going to choose is Icy Manipulator. No, it's not. It's Birthing Pod. Sorry, ignore that Icy Manipulator. You want to grab the Birthing Pod. Okay. So the Birthing Pod goes underneath that dude. So then what you do is use the Birthing Pod again. Now, for argument's sake, we will tap 1 red, which is already selected, and we're going to use it on this guy to get the Birthing Pod. But also, because of the Birthing Pod's ability, I can search for something with 1 mana more. Now, we're going to get Geralf's Mind Crusher, which costs 6. And when he comes into play, you can make target player put the top 5 cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard. By the way, while I remember, there's one crucial thing on the opponent's side that I've not shown you, and it's absolutely integral to us winning the game. It's this True Conviction. Creatures you control have double strike and lifelink. I know what you're thinking. That is the absolute nuts. And you'd be right, it is the nuts. But you actually start to see its downfall in this scenario. So let's go ahead and Birthing Pod one more time. And I think you can actually pay it with just the regular ability now. Because I'm pretty sure, yeah, you can. Let's do it. And this time you want to do it on Geralf's Mind Crusher again. Because he's got Undying, which means when he comes in, your opponent loses another 5 cards. So your target is it. So now he's got 10 cards in his library. When I first did it, I got this far once before, and then I didn't sacrifice him again to make him discard the extra 5 cards. So now you've got like his 10 cards in his library. You've got Chances of the Spires. You can play anything from your opponent's graveyard, any sorcery or instant spell. So let's have a look what it's got. Initially, when I first started playing, I thought it was something to do with chain reaction, but it wasn't. I was trying to figure out how I could make my guys higher than the amount of guys on the field, and I couldn't do it. And then all of a sudden I realised, well, what's in the next set of 5? Damnation, Deluge, no, it's this little beauty here, False Curse. Until end of turn, whenever a player gains life, that player loses 2 life for each life he or she gained. What a fantastic card, especially when they've got double strike and lifelink. So let's go ahead and play that with the Chancellor of the Spires. Beautifully, everyone has got haste because of my Mr. Urabask the Hidden. So let's swing him with everything. If he doesn't block, he dies, and if he blocks, he dies. So it's a beautiful, beautiful catch-22. Just pick any lands there; it really doesn't matter. So he sorts out his blockers, And then he's like, oh, look at me, I've gained 22 life. But wait a second, because of the effect, you haven't actually gained 22 life. You've lost a heck of a lot more. So, there you have it, the 5th solution. I thought there'd be an achievement for this. There wasn't. But what can you do? You know, those are the ways they pan out sometimes. But that's the entire set of challenges done. I'll show you my challenge. I'll just show that it's fully complete. I hope you've enjoyed watching my videos. And hopefully I can help you if there are any more expansions or any more challenges out, because I love figuring out the challenges. I got home from work today at 6:30, and I've managed to get all the challenges rattled off in 2 hours, as well as making these videos and editing and whatnot. So I'm pretty impressed with how quick I've done it. I would say that challenge 5 gave me the most problems, but there you go, completely done. Now I guess it's time to go and play the campaign and check out the new decks. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Goodbye.